You in college. Get your degree, baby, because you gonna need it. I'm here to tell you now, we don't give a damn.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure.
Okay, hey y'all, how y'all doing today? We're back with another YouTube video. I got my mics turned on, so let me know how y'all feel about the mic situation. But welcome back, it's Tate. Today we finna have ourselves a little story time. Y'all already know how we do. These story times are always about crazy women. I just feel like you a girl and you ain't at least had one experience of a crazy or fake friend. You haven't experienced anything. So go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Go share this to your friends. So let's get straight to the story time. Anyway, I have this friend. We're going to give her a nickname. We're going to name her T. That's not her initial or her name at all. So me and T, we were very close, in middle school. We were like bestie boos in like 7th, 8th grade, right? We were very close, y'all. So we get to high school, and I think she went to my high school for 9th grade, but after that, okay, me make sure my makeup look good. But yeah, after that, just kind of parted ways. I think she went to a different school after that, but we didn't really talk. I was in band in ROTC, so I was always busy, always doing something. And, she was just a regular student. She wasn't in anything. So she started talking to me a little bit in high school. We would, like, be on the phone sometimes here and there. We were just more so acquaintances at this point, like old friends, whatever. Go ahead and check out my Instagram and my TikTok. I'm going to put them right here. Let's start yapping because my battery, it likes to die. And anyway, besides the point. Basically, after I graduated high school and I was in college, right before I, like, dropped out, she would, like, talk to me sometimes. So we would, like, text and then be on the phone here and there. But every time she would talk to me, she would, like, ask me, like, how I'm doing. And she would be like, like, how did you know that you were bi? Because I used to be bisexual. I'm pan now. So she was like, oh, how did you know you were bi? How did you know that you like girls? I'm afraid that people are going to think that I'm fake gay. And I've never dated anybody, and I'm in my 20s. And I was like, girl, you're very young. You're in college. Like, focus on getting that degree. You ain't got to worry about no dude. You ain't got to worry about no girl. You're fine. Like, I understand you can find this time to, like, find yourself or whatever, but you don't need to go to the ends of the earth, and you don't need to worry about it at the age of 20.
Clock that T.
Like, you just got out your teens. You're going to be okay. Basically, after all that, I remember getting a text from her on Instagram. I'm afraid of that, and what if people think that I'm just gay because I've never been in a relationship with a guy before? And I was like, you over here worried about that. Nobody's going to know you're gay until you tell them that you're gay. It's like, I know that her household probably, like, isn't very accepting of that because she does live in an African household. I was like, your parents ain't really accepting of that. Don't bring it up around them. She was just, like, very in her head, very insecure about certain things. And I was like, girl, you got this. Like, you ain't got to worry about it. You in college. But you can, like, experiment here and there. You can go on dating apps if you actually want to date. After that, she ends up, like, hitting my line. Mind you, this is after college. So this is when I dropped out. And I don't have no problem with my friend calling me if you want to vent. But if you call me all the time just to complain about the same thing and I tell you how to fix it, then that's what you need to do. She told me at one point she was going to therapy. I don't know if she still is. But I can clearly tell that it's not working because of what happened coming up. And I got tired of her just, like, blowing up my phone. And I don't like people calling me by my government name. I go by Tate. It makes me feel like I'm in trouble. Only my family calls me that. Whatever. It's not that deep anymore to me. So she would just kind of not acknowledge that. Anyway, she just kept getting on my nerves. Like I said, she would only hit me up whenever she wanted to vent, whenever she wanted to complain. It just felt like I was just there to kind of be like her little personal therapist. So I ended up blocking her. She would just call me at random times, and I would, like, just ignore her call. Very much a yapper. I'm a yapper, but she never shuts up. Cool. I blocked her. That was it. She hit me up probably, like, couple weeks to, like, a month later, and she's like, oh, why did you block me? I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. And I was like, we were cool, but I sat here and I told you how to fix the problem, and I just felt like you kept ignoring me. I'm not your therapist. I told you tips and tricks on things to work on. It's going to take, like, a whole process, but you need to learn how to stop being insecure and just worry about yourself. I was like, it's very irritating trying to give somebody advice and tell them what to do, and then they keep bringing it up as if you didn't just tell them how to fix the issue. I said, we are cool, yet I can't be your personal therapist. There's nothing wrong with a friend, Vincent, or being there, but if you keep if you're not applying it and you keep like asking me, complaining about it, it starts getting annoying. Duh. Then she said, what are you talking about? Why didn't you just talk to me about it? I said I did multiple times, because I did. I definitely told her, I said, hey, I can't help you with that. That's something you're going to have to work on your own. But I was telling her like ways to not like compare yourself. Like that's just something that's going to have to come out of you. You can't sit here and compare yourself to this like IG baddie, because then you're going to feel insecure. That's just something, self-love is going to have to come into the picture. So then she said, the last thing I asked you before you blocked me was, what did you like to do for fun? Like, she would talk to me sometimes about it. So y'all let me know if I was wrong for blocking her. But she's one of those friends that just does not listen. I was telling her, she said, I never asked you or complained about those things repetitive. And I said, I'm not talking about that. It's the constant reassurance of, oh, when do you think I'm going to find love? Do you think anyone will date me? I said, you're 20. And I said, I believe you're still very young. I know it's hard to see people in relationships, but that should be the last of your concerns. And I said, you were worried about people thinking that you're fake gay. And it's so many different questions, like every day. And she would just ask me like real personal questions that sometimes like, oh, have I ever had like sex with a girl? I'm not answering that question. Like, and we're not even like cool, like close how we used to be. And then she would ask me like, oh, are you like a top or a bottom?
Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
Well, I haven't talked to you in like years. What are you talking about? That's not something you just ask people. She blew up my phone with paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. And then she basically started telling me I was gaslighting her and stuff like that. I haven't, and I just feel very left out. Like, it's certain people that truly want to date and not hook up. She was just very like, do you think I'm going to find love? Kid you not. She sent me TikToks and YouTube videos of people talking about how damaging it is to never date anybody and be like in your young 20s and stuff like that. And everybody has experience, but you in your 20s and stuff like that. Relationships are not all as cracked out to be. I guess she thinks that, oh, well, if you date somebody when you're younger, you'll have experience. I have experience, but I have bad experiences. Like, this is all her. All her. What? Are you crazy? Then I started being rude to her because she literally sent me this, right? Y'all can't even read it. But just know, girl, what? That would have got you blocked. I should have blocked her right then and there because I didn't even read all that. And I told her, I said, boo-hoo, bitch, because I got tired of it. And I was like, at this point, it just sounds like you have a sad story. Like, you just want attention at this point. It's very, like, irritating. You know? And I was like, it just looks insane. She was like, I don't care if it looks insane. Stop invalidating my experience. You don't have any experience. That's the whole point. That's why you're talking to me about it. Because you think I care. If somebody blocks you, don't hit them up. They clearly don't want to be bothered with you. I don't know why she hit me up in the first time. I don't know why I was still entertaining this. I don't like insecure people. Questions about every single little thing because you're not secure within yourself is insane. You're not even comfortable within your face. And I told her, I said, yeah, because I definitely sent you 55 texts over how depressing it is being 20 and never being in a relationship. And she kept saying, oh, I'm being manipulative and I'm not, you know, helping her and how I'm gaslighting her. Y'all, that's not even the worst part. So then she called me by my government name because it was like, oh, if your name is said in this like Chick-fil-A video, then you like owe me something. And I blocked her after that because I was like, girl, we haven't talked in days. Leave me alone. So then she texted me from a completely different number. And I kid you not, her first thing she said, hey, bitch. And I was like, who is this? Because I was like, before I curse you out, let me make sure you're not one of my friends or something from a different number. Then she said, boo-hoo, bitch. She said it wrong first. She said, boo-boo, bitch. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, I think you mean boo-hoo. Because I knew exactly who it was after she said that. So then she said, and the person who you gaslighted about their problems, I said, why are you texting me? She said, and the person you tired of them complaining and never been in a relationship. Y'all, I swear I'm reading it the way it's typed. I'm trying to read it a little bit better. She can't spell. I don't know what that's about. You in college. Get your degree, baby, because you're going to need it. She said, yeah, I'm at Boohoo. And I said, and I heard you was requesting money from people and hacking their phone. Because this dude literally posted on his story. She requested this dude $1,000 on Cash App. And apparently she was hacking people's phones.
Stop the motherfucking music. You. Are you dumb?
Because my friend called me. And then this dude from high school who I never talked to called me. Oh, damn, my camera's about to die. Hold on. If y'all hear my family in the background, if the camera's a little crooked, I'm sorry, but this is the best we got to work with, okay? Because, child, I hate changing out this battery now. It's irritating. But anyway, she was like, yeah, I was requesting money from people. I thought it was funny, but she was like, I never hacked anybody. Who told you that? And I was like, somebody posted it, whatever. And my friend sent it to me because they were like, oh, ain't this the same girl you was talking about? I was like, yes. Next to her, she was like, F you then. You could block me again. I said, so you texting me for no reason just to give me your thoughts? You could have kept those. They don't want me to text you. I wasn't trying to give you my thoughts. Calm down. Not everything is about that. That wasn't what I was trying to be. She said, bye, Felicia. I just texted you just because, not because. Like, if y'all read it, you see what I'm talking about. Look how stupid this looks. Hello? Looks stupid. But I was like, I texted her, and I was like, nigga, you cannot manipulate me. I blocked you, rightfully so. Because you spam my phone like a maniac talking about I gaslighted you and I didn't like you blowing up my phone on dates. Because I was on a whole date and she was blowing up my phone. I was like, you're crazy for that. About not being in a relationship, girl, I'm not your therapist. She literally hit me up from either a text now number or another phone that was an Android. As you can see, they are green. The messages are green as the okay. But I was like, play with your cat, not me. And she was like, nigga, I'm not trying to use you as a therapist. No one's blowing up your phone. Stop being cocky.
What?
I know y'all seen them screen recorded. And I was like, bitch, do you need receipts? I was like, this is not how manipulation works. You wanted to text me months later about some shit because you've embarrassed yourself. Like, I don't know if you're aware, but this is harassment, and I have no problem taking you to court. You don't. Leave me alone. Like, girl, I do not want to get a restraining order. I block her. She hits me up on her phone. I block her from there. Then she hits me up from a completely different phone. And she tried to text me before on like Instagram and TikTok, and I blocked her on there too. But you hitting me up from a completely different number just so you could try to get your lick back. But yeah, she was like, oh, I should have left you in middle school talking to you. You're the one who keeps gaslighting me. I did not embarrass myself.
Can you believe it, Jesus? I can't believe it, Jesus.
I'm here to tell you now, we don't give a damn. The makeup eating? She was like, no one's taking it personal. We fell off because of you. Nigga, we went to 2 different schools. How do you think that's going to work? I can't talk to you every single second of the day. I have a life. Yeah, basically, I sent her the receipts, and she blocked me after I sent her the receipts because she didn't want to hear it. I said, baby, this isn't normal. Please seek help. You just wanted to do me how I did you, even though you literally harassed me. What's that about? I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's going to be probably like 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit later, okay? Love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow the brand on acecrafts.com. Y'all already know where to go. Let me know what kind of YouTube videos y'all want. Remember, don't be the friend that they don't invite and make a separate group chat about. Be secure within yourself, okay?